born and raised, Kaimuki, Ali'iolani Elementary, Jarrett Intermediate, Jarrett Middle School, and I graduated from Kaimuki High School. The Chatan-Kadena picnics, that, again, an opportunity to bring people together in fellowship and to talk and to network and see old friends. But so all of those things, I think, instilled in me the importance of family, the importance of culture, the importance of reconnecting with each other. To be truthful, I didn't really know that I wanted to be a teacher, but I did enjoy connecting with and working with the youngsters in judo. And so through that, I chose teaching. My first job, I was hired by Keith Hayashi at Kahala Elementary Summer School.
I met Keith years ago. I ran a summer school program at Kahala Elementary, and Keith happened to be my last hiree. And I wanted to have an enrichment program where we could get our students excited about doing different things that they never thought about. One of the things, I guess coming out of the university, being a brand new teacher, you have this energy to be able to do things that you want to try. And luckily I was able to provide him an opportunity to look deep into himself as to how he could create a program for students that would get them to do things they never thought they could do. And over the years, I have watched his progression in public education as a teacher, as an administrator at the state office. And finally, when he went back to Waipahu High School, I watched the programs that he provided for his students.
So Mr. Hayashi became the principal here at Waipahu back in 2009. So what Mr. Hayashi did to transform this school into one of the top college and career schools in the state is beyond amazing. And Mr. Hayashi, being the humble guy that he is, will never take credit for any of this. He would always give props to his teachers, his staff, to everyone else but himself. I guess with Keith's background in judo, that made him a really competitive person. So he wanted Waipahu High School to be the first in everything. We had the first nationally recognized wall-to-wall academy school in the state. We're the first to offer early college courses on campus. We were the first to get National Honor Society, first and only in the nation on a high school campus, with a partnership with Hawaii Pacific Health, where we have actual doctors and nurses, and the community can come and take advantage of this health center while giving our students a lot of practice. As a registrar, I saw Keith's passion for the students, and he worked so hard. Saw that drive in him, and I saw how much he wanted to change the school. And for me, I was like, man, I gotta work hard too.
Today, he's our superintendent of schools for the entire state of Hawaii. And I know that he's also looking at how can he provide for every child in the state.
Everything kind of fit for me. I was really lucky. I think I've been fortunate a lot through my career to be able to work with a lot of committed individuals that have a very strong passion for making a difference in the lives of students and families. I know for my family right now, it takes some time away from family, but they're really supportive and understanding, and they really understand the commitment to the job.
I'm Tamio Yaramari Chun. Keith Hayashi is a friend and colleague. We're currently working together at the Department of Education. I was really honored to join him as Deputy Superintendent when he became Superintendent. I actually really came for the cause and for the mission, but also because Keith asked. And Keith is the kind of leader that I want to work for and that a lot of people want to work for. Keith is such a good-hearted person. I knew that before I came to work with him here, but in the last year I've really seen more how much he leads from the heart in terms of when I'm working for Keith, I know that if I have something going on with my family, that there's never a doubt that I can go ahead and take care of that, because that's important. He's always thinking about his own family and making sure that we're thinking about ours. He's also someone who inspires people, and I really see leaders around the community and members of the community being activated and interested to be involved in public education because Keith is the superintendent. The other thing Keith does really well is that he says yes. But when someone has an idea about something they want to do, Keith is really quick to say, let's do it, I'm in. And that really brings a lot more opportunities for partnership and more opportunities for students. About Keith's good-heartedness is that we recently went to Maui to have community meetings with the families who were affected by the Lahaina fires, or the fires in Maui. And there were 2 community meetings, one in Lahaina and then one in Wailuku. As superintendent, Keith answered questions that the community had about what was happening with schools and education and caring for children and employees. And it was a hard set of meetings. People had a lot of concerns. People had a lot of really difficult experiences, and it was pretty emotional in their expression of their concerns. And Keith was just really gracious and stood up and answered every question that came up. He was never defensive. He always acknowledged people's concerns, and he did it for about 2.5 hours for each meeting. So on the same day, stood up for 5 hours. But Keith came back the next day and said, people needed someone to listen, and he was ready to go and make some adjustments to our plans based on what he had heard from the community. One of the school employees came up to me after the second set of meetings and said, that guy, I could tell that he has a good heart, and that really gave that school employee a lot of confidence that Keith's motivations were good.
The theme that we have in the DOE is Ne'e Papa. Ne'e Papa meaning for all of us to be focused in unison, moving in a common direction. So when I think about with what we're doing with our Board of Education and our strategic plan, it's all about coalescing together to support students, families, community. And we want our students to be globally competitive and locally committed. So that's really important. Globally competitive, they can go anywhere and be successful, but they're locally committed to Hawaii, to the values that we embrace in Hawaii, that makes Hawaii such a special place. The sense of aloha, I think, is really important. So we want to not only develop the head, but the heart in our students, because they are our future leaders in our state. So
drinks a lot of coffee, like a lot, all the time. Keith, congratulations. This is a well-deserved award. We're also proud of you and so happy to celebrate with you.
It's been an honor working with him and knowing him, and to see how far he has progressed. So Keith, good luck to you, and we will always support you.
Keith, Mr. Hayashi, we really miss you here at Waipahu High School, but we know you have a bigger calling in life, and that is to make sure that Donna is happy. Thank you for all that you did for the school and the community. Nife Debedu.
Congratulations, Keith! Yeah!
So I just want to thank, definitely first and foremost, my family, my wife Donna, Kara and Cami, my daughters, my in-laws Shige and Laura Honda, and my mom and dad, for their, although they're not with us anymore, for their support throughout the years. everyone has played such an important part in my life and helping me to develop to who I am today. Definitely want to thank the Hawaii United Okinawa Association and for this very prestigious honor. With that, thank you very much. Chibario. Okay, that guy go. Chibario.